wanted to get you ready for the real world, and I always did what I thought was the best for you. I have loved you, Tina, and Jay very much. At times, while I may have been rough on you, my intentions were always good and loving. I'm very proud of you and who you have become. I hope you can understand what I did. To Geneva, I am very happy to have you as my daughter-in-law. I feel you are a person of quality, character, intelligence, and all around very responsible woman. You bring out the best in my son, and for that I thank you. The first time we met at the Hot Pot restaurant in Alton nearly 3 years ago, we knew you were the one. Remember Mrs. Chin, Jade, and I invited you and Jimmy for dinner? At the end of the dinner, Diane and I noticed Jimmy holding your hand. That was a first. Jimmy, you look so handsome, and Geneva, today you are more beautiful than ever. To Diane, my wife of 40 years, you are the joy of my life. I am truly blessed and grateful that you have given me 3 beautiful and healthy children. You have stood by my side through thick and thin. You are the glue that holds this family together. I love you. Finally, Jimmy, you. Let me turn the page. Make me proud to be your father. And to Geneva, welcome to the family. You are not only a daughter-in-law, but I consider you a 3rd daughter.
All right, and now I'd like to invite Sylvia Mong to the stage. Where is Sylvia? That's okay.
Go Sylvia. Give her a drink.
Shots. How's it like this?
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I wanted Geneva's to honor. Sylvia, what is that on your face? What? What is that on your face? I think it's a morsel of corn. Oh my God, how embarrassing. This is something I was hitting on some hot guy.
Inside joke.
Anyways, I started this speech-making process by taking a long look at mine and Geneva's friendship. I concluded that our friendship was truly special. Geneva and I did not grow up in the same neighborhood, attend the same schools, or participate in the same clubs. And though we share the same birthday, we're on opposite ends of the personality spectrum. I'm introverted, calculated, and generally reserved, and Geneva is extroverted, spontaneous, and definitely fierce. So how did we become great friends? Our friendship was born out of our shared interests. We enjoy travel, live music, exotic cuisine, and all kinds of activities. Geneva is my go-to person for anything new and out of the ordinary. She's willing to try anything once and makes every experience memorable and fun. The proof is in the stories, which are endless. So being an introverted, calculated, and generally reserved person, I know it is Geneva that brings out my daring, adventurous, and wild side. Geneva makes me a better person. So imagine my surprise when Geneva introduced me to Jimmy. No offense, Jimmy, but you're not what I would consider adventurous or wild. After the initial shock and Mal Costanza freaked out and my worlds colliding, because Jimmy and I went to high school together, I began to see how they truly complement each other. Geneva brings out the adventure in Jimmy, and Jimmy tames the ferocity in Jean. Together, they have a wonderful life. I once heard that wedding rings are like the handcuffs of love. Congratulations on your life sentence. Cheers. I would like to express how excited I am to be at Jimmy and Geneva's wedding. I am honored to be a part of celebrating this very special time in their lives. G and I have been friends for quite some time. I actually can't recall the first time we met, but I do know we have been friends ever since. It probably was sometime when G was in her early 20s and I was in my teens. And yes, Geneva is like 100 years older than me, but who's counting? G is my best friend. I put some thought into what makes our friendship different. I came up with one word: laughter. We always have the greatest laugh over the tiniest of things, no matter what is going on in our lives or how silly it is. We also share motherhood. We are the proud parents of the baby girl Tequila. Geneva says I own 15% of her, but I say 20. We have gone on numerous journeys together. We traveled to Spain and had some run-ins with mosquitoes. Geneva, thank you for that one. We hiked in St. Croix, got sunburned formerly in Dominican, and attended our first swingers party in Miami together. Jimmy is in for it. Lastly, we share many great memories with Sylvia visiting Fanny in New York on numerous weekend trips, until Fanny wouldn't let us come anymore. All of these crazy times we share has kept us young, and every time we get together, it is never boring, to say the least. These are just a few out of the many things to why I consider Geneva not just my good friend, but my family. Now I guess I have to consider Jimmy family too. I couldn't be happier that Geneva has found someone to share our journeys with. I wish Geneva and Jimmy a lifetime of love, happiness, and good fortune. I can truly say that I've always known in my heart that Jimmy and G were soulmates, but I knew 100% when G became a part of Jimmy's second love, CrossFit. Cheers.
Now I'd like to invite Alan Wong, the best man.
First, I would like to thank everyone for coming here today for this very special occasion. For those who don't know me, my name is Alan, and today I was given the privilege of being the best man. Being the best man is the highest duty any friend can give, so it's truly special. Thank you, Jimmy. When Jimmy asked me to be his best man, it was a great honor, and I asked him how many people would be at the wedding. He said 200 people. I immediately started to worry about the speech. Am I going to stutter? Will I freak out? So I looked online for ideas for best man speeches, and after a couple hours, I found some really good material. Some were free, of course, some you have to pay. Some of the guys even suggested I recycle a previous speech from another wedding. Jimmy would never notice. It all crossed my mind, but in the end, I knew I couldn't do it because it knew me from the heart. Now, I've been friends with Jimmy for about 20 years now, and I still remember the first time we crossed paths. My friends and I were playing baseball at a local park, and a mutual friend invited us to play against Jimmy. He mentioned that Jimmy was a pitcher, and that he had an amazing fastball. Well, he forgot to mention that he had no control. It felt like we were playing dodgeball instead. Well, things haven't changed today, as some of you may know from softball. That's why we keep it as DH. That's right. We shared a lot of memories together, like spending sleepless nights playing Beat the Two, which Jimmy never pays up, or spending all our money hooking up our cars. I remember one time we emptied your dad's coin-operated washing machine. Sorry, Mr. Chip. It was his idea. And we got the Foxwoods. We only got $40. It was our first experience. True story. Today I'm not here to embarrass or humiliate Jimmy. Maybe a little bit. But rather help everyone to get to know him a little bit better. One thing that some of you may not know about Jimmy is that he has several nicknames. Some of us call him Coach for his know-it-all in poker. Yes, he reads super systems and literally became the best poker player overnight. And some of us know him as Slim because he was a little bit overweight. But as you can see, he's not overweight anymore. We need a new nickname, like Crackhead Slim. He's super low. That goes to show you what kind of person Jimmy is. He is determined, focused, and the most competitive individual that I know. There is honestly no way to stop this guy if he sets his mind on something. As the best man, my duty is to give a speech, get Jimmy here on time, sober, and looking good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm the best man, not a plastic surgeon. Well, it's also customary for the best man to give some words of wisdom to the newlyweds. The way to love anyone is to realize you may be lost. It is also important to realize how important you are to your partner and respect the commitment you made to each other. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. I would like to express my congratulations to Jimmy and Geneva. I know that you both will have a wonderful future together, and may your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this special day and part of your life. Please stand and join me in a toast to the happy couple.